Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige hopes you like the upcoming Moon Knight series because he's not sure. Hopefully you do. They did things different. It's definitely gonna be different. So he's offering up some conflicting reassurances that it's probably good. Possibly. So this came directly from Variety, where they got to talk to Kevin Feige about all of their upcoming projects, of course, wrapping up certain projects and what comes next. Along with this, Moon Knight himself, Oscar Isaac, was also interviewed. And the subject of Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight was brought up as part of the conversation, and what the series is going to be like, why Moon Knight, and what does Kevin Feige believe the end result will be like, since Mark Spector is a completely different character than anything and everything we've seen in the MCU so far. So I'm going to read his exact reply verbatim. So here's what he said, and I quote, "The directors, they were so fantastic. I couldn't believe my luck and how collaborative the situation was. I'm really excited and hopeful. I don't know if it'll work. We took some big swings, you know?" And even Kevin Feige said, "I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch. I'm feeling good, but you never know. So hopefully it'll look as good as it felt." End quote. So, we've heard from Kevin Feige before saying, well, it's one of those things, it's a different character. Moon Knight is probably one of the wildest and craziest characters we've ever attempted. If you know the comics, it's going to be different. It's definitely not your typical Marvel story or project. Now hearing Oscar Isaac also say the same thing and saying that Feige was kind of there going, whoa, boy, we're definitely doing something different here. You think people are going to like this? I mean, hopefully they like this. I mean, it's definitely different. It's one of those things where it goes all the way back to Phase 1. If you go back to those old interviews and you look at them and what was being said in Kevin Feige interviews, and he goes, look, man, nobody's ever seen anything like Iron Man. We just hope you like it, because if you like Iron Man, wait till you see what we got on the horizon. We're hopefully going to announce it soon. And then on the horizon a couple years later was, hey, we're going to do a Captain America and a Thor film. You guys think you'll like it? And he was like, look, we're going to do some things different that you haven't seen before. We hope you like it. It seems like Moon Knight is sort of being positioned as another Phase 1 thing, where it's like, we don't know how the audience is going to react to it because it's different. It's radically different compared to what you're seeing right now. But hopefully you guys get on board. And it sounds like they're all pretty positive on what the end result is, but you never know if the end result will resonate with the crowd. That's a fact. So hopefully, this thing works out, because if Moon Knight works, I mean, then anything can work. Like, Moon Knight works, you get Ghost Rider. You get Elsa Bloodstone. For all we know, they could give us Hannibal King if Moon Knight works, but it's one step at a time.